Hello, everybody. Recently, I just put a voting poll on my Amino group that asked if you guys wanted to see the rest of my zoo. Surprisingly, I got a number of votes saying yes, so that's what we're going to do. This zoo entrance here, I mostly was inspired and built it from a reference of the Denver, Colorado Zoo. That's where I'm from, Colorado. Um, Over here we have the tickets. Granted, uh, they don't actually go in. It's just there for visual preference. I mean, sometimes they go in here if they want to get what these guys are selling. Keep in mind, this entrance not fully supposed to look like the Denver, Colorado Zoo entrance. I put my own little spin to it, such as around the around dome and the merchandise display cases right here. Now, I named my zoo the N.C.R. Nature's Creatures Reserve. Keep in mind, I do know the N.C.R. is based from the New California Republic from Fallout. I used their abbreviation because I have the flag of the NCR hanging in my room. All I did is just pretty much change the abbreviation to Nature Creature Reserve. Over here we have the NPC spawners. I think I did a pretty good job decorating it. Let's go right here. We have the main entrance where you can slide in your tickets. Now, I originally started to decorate the inside of the staff room, but I realized it takes way too long. I don't have patience for it. So this is like all I have so far, and the rest of them are just pretty much empty. Still not too bad if I do say so myself. I might, in the oh wow, in the future, go back and fully decorate the staff rooms. But for now, they're just going to remain empty. Across from it is the gift shop, the Wetlands gift shop. Now, I haven't fully filled up all these shelves with merchandise because it's both kind of time consuming and frustrating in some cases. But basically, this is what it's supposed to look like. There will be other items displayed. I plan to use little tiny statues I got from the Steam's workshop, representing small toys or stuffed animals and stuff like that. Now, I have a question for all you. Should I only make these display cases to see only and not for sale? Like, should I put like a sign that says not for sale? Basically, making them only displays. If you guys want to share your opinion, leave a comment on the bottom. That'd be really interesting. I'm sorry. I'd be really interested to hear. If we come around here, I made some little murals. Keep in mind, this is not basically based off African animals. It might look like it has, but there are other animals from different parts of the world, especially when we get to the rainforest district. But I like this theme so much, I just mainly made it African animals. Here we got a cheetah chasing after some antelope, a baby elephant with his mama, and a rhino. Now, during the time, I thought this was a good idea, but as I completed it and played a little bit more, I realized customers like to be jam-packed in here, so that's a problem. I don't want to exactly move it because I put too much effort in decorating it and it'll just take way too long. So either I can figure a way or I just going to have to deal with it. But here we have Bugs of the World, a small pavilion. This one we had the Brazilian salmon pink spider, the Mexican red knee spider, and the Goliath bird eater. Right now they're empty at the moment, but I will be placing some in there later on. Over here we have the Goliath beetle. And forgive me, I can't exactly read the full name of this. The giant Melicin. Sorry, I'm really bad at big words. Leaf insect. And the come on. Amazonian giant centipede, which really gives me the creeps to look at. So let's continue. So there's two ways. We got one way leading outside the store, and one way that continues out here. Personally, there's more to show over here, so I'm going to continue out here. We have some informational signs: global warming, deforestation. We have a makeshift restroom. Took a very while to make this, with noticing of poaching, some displays of African culture. I'm planning to do this one to like in the other exhibits I have, such as the rainforest district, but for say Amazon or not Amazon, South America. Well, I guess do the Amazon and maybe some Asian. Nothing too special here. That's a way to a restroom with some decorations. There is some music playing. Some vending machines. As we continue down here, there's a cool little archway I made with a hippo statue saying welcome. Continue down here. Here we have a small food court. Now, does anybody have any idea of how to prevent this cluster of people? It's kind of a little annoying. I'm trying to spread it out a little bit more, but they all want to be clustered up this, and I don't exactly want to get rid of the small food areas I have here, because at this moment that's the only ones I have, other than the vending machines scattered around the area. So if anybody has any idea, please hit me up. Leave a comment on the bottom. It'd be really appreciated. All right, got some sitting areas, a cool little nifty bridge. I did put some some of the speakers that play some frog noises to make it seem like there is some little wildlife swimming around here, frogs and fish and all that. Here, I play really quick. I think it's a cool touch. Alright, here's our first exhibit. Predators of the Grassy Plains. The first part of this area is the African lions. You can look through this window and see them chilling down here. We got a full pride here with one male lion with a bunch of female lions and babies everywhere. He got busy. You got size comparing signs right here with informational. There's supposed to. Oh, there's one right here. She talks about the facts about African lions and some other African plains predators. Keep in mind, it's not just like I said before. It's not just Africans. We also have some Bengal tigers, some dingoes, stuff like that. So this breaks up in two areas. Well, not two areas, but two pathways. That way and that way. Let's go this way really quick, because that way also leads to the rainforest district. Come over here. Even though, once again, I cannot figure how to get customers or visitors come over here and use this, but we have a little city area with a nice fountain. And our next exhibit is the African cheetah. Oh, there they are. They're all chilling right here underneath their little sleeping rock. Right now I have, oh no, I have more than this three. I have, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. Six cheetahs. Not bad. A little more places to sit down, some informational stuff. Now, for the two exhibits next to the lions, I didn't put a speaker. I put one of these, well, a human speaker. I put electronic speaker for it. So if it gets a variety, in my opinion. As we continue down here, this is not fully done yet. I won't be able to complete this to after I start the. Um, I don't know what to call it just yet, but basically it's a place where all the elephants, the rhinos, the hippos, and other animals that roam the plains. But basically, this is the Bengal tiger exhibit. Oh, by the way, if any of you guys has any suggestions on what I should call the area that will have all the elephants, etc., etc., I'm happy to hear any ideas. But here we got a Bengal tiger. Got a little moat and a little ditch for they can't jump over. At least not in the game. In real life, they probably could jump over this. Anyways, got some people looking over. And provided it hasn't died yet, I think I have one white one in here. Let's see. Provided if it lets me do it. Oh, wait. Duh. Come on. Come on, stop giving me trouble and open up. I am clicking on the door, not on the wall. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Alright. Sorry about that. We'll have to try to find it without using the door. So far, no one hasn't died. Oh, where is it? Oh, there he is. Or she. Is it she or he? It's a he. There he is. Our white Bengal tiger. Alright, now let's backtrack a bit. Oh yeah, there's also an outside viewing area of the cheetahs. I know this is not realistic, because, you know, they can usually just swim, climb, and jump over. But in the game, the water pretty much prevents them. I might try to make it more realistic in the down the line. That's that's where the workers go, so we're not going there. Oh, you're not supposed to be there. Alright. Go away. Alright, so let's backtrack. Now this side will lead to the hyena exhibit and the canines of the plains. Keep in mind, hyenas are not sickly canines. Apparently, they're more related to. I think the nature. documentary I watched, they say they're more related to cats in some cases, or a different type of animal. I don't exactly know. I'll have to relook at that. But they're not. They might look like dogs, but they're not exactly dogs. Got some hyenas here. Ooh, some little hyena pups. At least I think they're called pups. I'm not exactly know what baby hyenas are called. Now, I had a lot of trouble with this exhibit because somehow they kept on getting on top of here. I realized I actually put a rock facing down to the point they can jump over and climb over. It's a good thing I fixed that because there's been a couple of cases they got into the lions exhibit, and I had to hastily try to get them out before they came lunch. They got a decent sized high wall for the lions. Oops, I forgot you can't go for wall ground. For the lions, it's slightly higher, for they can like jump over. Now I know part of you some of you saying, why is the hyenas exhibit bigger than the lions? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I accidentally did it that way. I wasn't paying attention on the size. I was just going on ham on decorating until I realized, thinking, oh, it's kind of a little bit too big. I mean, it still looks good in my opinion, but I don't want to switch the lions and with the hyenas because personally, I want the lions in the center of attention. That's why they're in the center and the first ones you see. Because once again, this is based off of the Colorado Zoo, which the first animals you do see are the lions. As we can continue over here, we have another staff room for security. Got some water pumps here. Little decoration on the side here. Now, for canines of the plains, we have. Let's start over here. We have dingoes from Australia, and their neighbors. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but they're basically from Asia. Uh, Dihole. What's that the name of the? No, that's the name of the species. If anybody knows the proper way to pronounce this name, please tell me. But basically, they're from Asia. And next to them, we have the African wild dogs. Now, I was thinking adding wolves to this, but since it says the plains, the canines of the plains, wolves are. Yeah, you do see wolves in plains once in a while, but they're mostly in native to forest regions. That's where mostly with the deer and elk are at. Unless you would think of Arctic wolf, but Arctic wolf kind of be out of place with everything in savannah looking, so I don't know about that. Anyways, this is the canines of the plains. I was thinking adding this little shaded area around the whole um, area for each exhibit, but it takes too much time. Besides, I think it kind of only looks good on this specific one. Do do do. Now keep in mind, I'm still not finished with this, but I have done lots more since the last video. All I have is to finish the two viewing areas and start on the reptile house. You see what I mean when we get there. We have another bigger view of the hyenas. Now reaching our second exhibit. Well, I say exhibit, but I actually mean area or possibly district. I don't know what to call them just yet. But we have the rainforest district. We have three possible ways here. We can go right, which leads us to a single exhibit of greater flamingos and pygmy hippos. Both are native to Africa, so they most likely will probably see one another. Well, technically, the great flamingo is part of pretty much everywhere, except for the Americas and Australia. But they are seen in Africa, Asia, and Europe. I'm guessing certain parts of Europe. I don't know. But anyways, these two species will most likely see themselves in the wild. So I decided to make them stay in one exhibit. We got some pygmy hippos. We have some flamingos gathered up in here. A little baby one. So yeah, I made my own makeshift fence. Took a very long time to do. I still don't know what this is for. I think it's for customers to take pictures in. Select a focus. I'll worry about this later. And if anybody knows what this is supposed to be used for, please please tell me in the comments. That'd be really appreciated. Now, basically, if we go through here, it's supposed to do a circle. So eventually we end back right here. So we're just going to go through the building. And in the building we have the rainforest rivers. These are the animals that live close to water. You see what I mean? Now, a lot of you said that for the building here I should change the color. I couldn't find a color I like that will go with the kind of savanna look I have here, so I left it be. But a lot of you say put some more vegetation in the entrance here, which I did do that. In my opinion, I think it looks pretty dang good. We got some butterfly lights. In the background you see a tapir with his young one. A cloud leopard stalking something. I did the rainforest pattern on top of here. And once again, this is supposed to be a map with some restrooms. And I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to stand for. But it looks interesting, so I put it there. Alright, so the first exhibit inside the building, we have the... which one's this one? The Malayan tapir. Mostly native to Asia. But next to them, we have the... I'm going to butcher this. Barber's tapir. Even though it's close to the same species, it's the different type of species. This one only exists in South America, and having the exhibit next to them that's also connected is the capuchin monkey playground, I like to call it. So the capuchin monkeys can both chill in their little playground, but also come over here. This is where their food is, but they also like playing on the playground here. I originally tried to make it the O3 connected, but it didn't quite work out. That's why this is here. Because they all kept on going to this one exhibit and just making it overcrowded. This is the only way I can figure out how to make it work, by only connecting these two exhibits. I mean, in a way, it's still technically connected, but only for a visual standpoint. The capuchin monkey can climb over here and look over and say hi to their neighbor and all that. Now we continue down here. Now, I am not going to try to pronounce their names, so I'm going to call them by what people call them by their nickname. And people nicknamed them the Bear Cat. They're basically predatory fishers. That's why they have their own little river right here. Or I guess you can call it a stream more than a river. I like to imagine that there's little fish in there that like the zookeepers put in there to feed them, and they're just way on one of the rocks or one of these little roots right here, and just go after it. Here we got a little climbing area to lead to their little place to rest. They like to be in this tree a lot. I mean, I'm not against it. It makes it look cool, but yeah, they really like to be in this tree. Most of the time, they spend their time up in this tree. I don't know if they're glitched. Well, no, they're not glitched because I see them sleeping here before, and in some cases down here when food comes out. But they mostly spend the time in this tree, which, like I said before, that's pretty much fine. Alright, next to them is their neighbors, the clouded leopard. Here we got one right here, one here. There's supposed to be a baby here somewhere. Oops. And oh, the baby's sleeping. Now, what I have learned, these creatures are supposed to be really shy. So that's why I put a lot of vegetation in here, and trust me, they utilize it a lot. There's some cases I have a hard time finding them, so I have to go click on the door and try to find them that way. It's to do hide. But to make sure the guests can see them, I do leave their food and entertainment out for other people can see them. Here's a little decorative tunnel. Also, we have some birds chirping here. Now, these birds here I got from the workshop, Steam's workshop. I think they're a fine addition to making the area more decorative and feel more alive, even though we don't have actual flying birds. I mean, I guess you can class the flamingo a flying bird, but they don't actually do it. We got like a little hunting party of lions right here. We got a rhino just stomping around here. In the trees, we have some more birds, like some toucans, some. Well, they all look like toucans in my opinion, but they're different types of toucans. We have a bluish, tealish bird, not bird, parrot. Now, this is why I have so far for the one of the viewing areas of the jaguar. Obviously, is not done. I still have to figure out how to decorate it, where I'm going to put the informational signs and stuff like that. But if you can, look through here. Maybe I should put some food and stuff in front of this. You're supposed to see jaguars here, but they're most likely in the water in the front. So I'm going to have to put some. Oh wait, there's one right there. But I still have to put some maybe like scratching posts or. Oh, I do have a food one here. Never mind. Just haven't got food there yet. Here we have another small little tunnel. Has more birds there. You see a red and green parrot back there. And then we have two more parrots right here. I think it's supposed to be a. Nope, this too. Now, this is not anywhere complete, but this is where the. Oh, once again, sorry if I butchered the name, but the Formosan black bear. For those who are probably getting annoyed at my pronunciation, I do have a learning disability that some words are very hard to understand. So once again, I do apologize, but I'm not doing it on purpose. I am truly trying to pronounce the names the best I can. But yeah, we have the Formosan black bear, mostly found in Asia. Oh, and I'll show them once we get around. There's nothing in here, but this is supposed to be the reptile house. This is supposed to hold the not the Galapagos tortoise, but the other one, the Dwarven caiman crocodile, and the Nile monitor, along with some smaller reptiles like frogs, snakes, and lizards. Outside of the not exhibit area, will be the Komodo dragon right here somewhere. If we continue on here, we will see the other sides, the other side of the viewing areas of the bear and the jaguar. Here you can get a better view. Oh, the little baby cub sleeping there. At least I think that's a baby. It might be actually an adult. There is a baby in here somewhere. As we continue down here. This doesn't error. Oh yeah, they have their own little swimming pool. But you see they actually really like swimming. With a waterfall. Exciting. Alright, this is not meant to be seen from, but mostly to hear the roars of the jaguar. But if we continue down here... Oh, they're actually using it. Sweet. We have an underwater viewing area where people can watch the jaguar swim. And it does work, because I have tested it. This took a very long time to do to get the way I wanted. It was not easy, and I'm very proud of this. Especially the pathway. The pathway was a big pain in the butt. So, let's backtrack a little bit. Instead of going to the entrance of the building, let's turn down here. Now we'll start seeing the herbivores, the more bigger herbivores of the rainforest district. We have the okapi. There's no food in there right now, so we won't see one in a specific viewing year. My plan is to have it come over and feed and let people watch him. Keep in mind, all glass are one-way viewing windows, so they won't feel uncomfortable unless they go for like the match over here. We have some more mesh fencing. Do more glass, and they're also sharing an exhibit with the, I believe they're called the bongo. I might pronounce that wrong. Let's see. Yeah, bongo. As you continue down here, we have another little short fence here. Do not feed the animals. Got the okapi with the bongos drinking out of the water source, chilling. And their next door neighbors is the Barbarossa and the flamingos. The flamingos and the Barbarossa are just chilling right here. Now, I purposely made it this way for the two different animals. Sorry, the four different species of animals can engage once in a while. You know, smell each other's scents, hear each other's sounds, seeing them, knowing that there's some comfort to it. I mean, I want to do it if there was like a predator next to prey situation. No, I want to do that. Like here we got this cool little archway I made. Now, I recently started using these camera things to look around how that is doing without actually going to the exhibit. I think it's a cool little touch. So yeah, that's basically what I have so far. What you guys think? Do you think I did a good job? Do you think I can improve on some stuff? Leave your comments in below. Oh wait, there's one more thing I have to show you. And to my Amino group, I do apologize. I hope this doesn't make you upset. But I am kind of doing a shameless advertisement of my Pacific Amino group. I mean, it won't be taking anybody away from yours. to my understanding. But if any of you guys are interested, come and join us at Gamer Park. Basically, it's a Amino group that focus on animals and plant life for different type of video game genres like Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Monster Hunter, many others. If you're interested, I'll leave a link on the bottom of the description. And also, I'll also leave the link to the description of the Amino group I have for Planet Zoo. They're great people. They post interesting stuff, and they're the only ones that actually reply back to me, so that's also a plus. So yeah, like and subscribe, leave a comment, do all that jazz, and have a nice day.